Yo, we're back again with another video, and we are now officially in round 2 of the first season in NBA 2K18 Supermax. And right now, I finally ended up getting the best team, in my opinion, that I can get for myself, and also that fits my playstyle. I don't know about you guys, but the first round in Supermax, I ended up going up against people that were running LeBron at point guard. They were running Simmons at point guard. They were doing, you know, off-ball zone, and they were just cheesing like absolutely crazy. And I made the mistake of trying out new players in Supermax in like the actual games that mattered, instead of like maybe playing with friends or like, you know, trying out players before actually going into Supermax. So I did end up taking like some L's, but I still did end up, you know, switching my team for round 2, and I actually practiced with those players, and now I am undefeated in round 2 in Supermax. And before I show you guys the absolutely crazy team that I built, and before I give you guys some really good tips in Supermax, I do want to give a big shout out to Taz for getting the first comment in the last video. He let us know that right now he hasn't spent any money on NBA 2K18, which is really good, you know, keep it up. And for today's question, I need you guys to let me know what you guys want to see on the channel. Now, I am going to be bringing back, you know, Path to Prestige. That's going to be coming back very soon. But I do also want to do another series, and I was thinking of either starting the budget series that I kind of already started, or if I should do like a My Team Online, like Road to King of My Team series. Like, what do you guys want to see? Do you want me to do a budget squad, or do you guys want me to do like every round and try to get like the best team every single round and just try to go undefeated and obviously go for like the highest rank? Like, you guys let me know what you guys want to see down in the comments below. Like, just let me know down below, like, if you want to see a budget series or you want to see like a King of My Team going for like, you know, rank number 1. Let me know down below. And without further ado, let's get right into it. The best team that I built for myself in NBA 2K18 round 2 of Supermax. This lineup right here, guys, I'm telling you, like, I run 5 out with this lineup, and I have Penny Hardaway at point guard, which I can just drive into the paint. And then I have Thon Maker camping in the corner. And then if I get an easy basket, I go all the way with Penny. If I don't, I kick it out to Thon Maker for a 3-pointer. And on top of that, I got Ray Allen, who's a sharpshooter. I got Trevor Ariza, who's a really good player right now, who's not even worth that much salary cap, and he can shoot the 3-ball, he can play defense, and he can drive to the baskets. And at power forward, we have someone that I'm falling in love with. Get it? Because his name is, you know, Bob Love. But this guy is such a great power forward. He can rebound, he can play defense, he actually has Hall of Fame lockdown defender, and he can also shoot the 3-ball to a certain extent. I love the fact that I can actually use Ruby Penny Hardaway, because in my opinion, he's the best point guard you can get in the game. He's averaging about like 20 to like 25 points per game every single time that I play Supermax. And I have a Ruby and an Amethyst in my starting lineup. And then off the bench, I have myself another Ruby in Ruby D. Wade. I am running him at point guard because right now there's so many cheaters out there. Like, so many people are running zones, off-balling, and just running 5-out as well. I really don't mind the 5-out. Like, if you want to run 5-out, go for it. That's what I'm doing too. Like, I got Thon Maker and Pau Gasol as my 2 centers. But there's so many people that are just off-balling. They're running zones. They're off-balling with the zone. And then they have like LeBron at point guard. They got Ben Simmons at point guard. And I learned the hard way in round 1 that people are just going to be cheesing out there. Like, I have to cheese back. You guys have to cheese back. Like, I know you might not want to play like that, but you have to play a little bit cheesy. Like, I don't go, you know, super cheesy. I do run 5-outs. I do play on-ball defense. Like, I will never play off-ball defense in 2K. Like, I don't understand what's the fun in playing off-ball defense. And I'm also running D-Wade at point guard because, again, like, there's too many cheaters out there, so I figured I would give myself, you know, some type of advantage. And then even off the bench, I got Klay Thompson, another sharpshooter like Ray Allen, and then I have this guy Ham. And let me tell you, this card right here is one of the biggest sleepers in the game right now. Like, this guy has 100 dunk tendency in the game, and his rating for driving dunk is super high as well. Now, this guy right here isn't even worth that much in terms of salary cap, and this guy is definitely going to be like a really good player that you can add onto your team. That way you can bring like other rubies, other ammies, or maybe a diamond. And Robert Horry is also one of those players. I've actually been enjoying Robert Horry too, because he's a sharpshooter too. Like, if he's wide open, I'm not missing with him. Like, I'm going to be knocking down every single 3-pointer I get wide open. And he's actually been playing good defense too, and he can also rebound. So he's like the perfect, you know, stretch 4 for me off the bench. And then for the final 3 players, I just put in some silvers that actually only have a 40 salary cap, so that also helps you bring in like a Ruby or an Amethyst, just like I did. So I'm going to be doing some post comments here on this part right here, because I just want to talk about Supermax. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. When I first played Supermax, I didn't like it. I didn't like the fact that people were off-balling, they were cheesing. Like, I want to play people that play straight up, and we already had, you know, restrictions. And then we had to go up against people that were off-balling, zoning, stuff like that. But after learning my lesson in round 1 that people are going to be cheesing, and you have to cheese back to a certain extent, like, I'm going to give you guys some really good tips in Supermax for round 2. Now, right here is the perfect example of how I'm running my offense right now. Like, I'm ISOing, I'm running 5-out, I'm spacing the floor, I'm dribbling with my point guard, and I'm trying to get open, I'm trying to get a lane, I drive to the basket, and then if I get guarded, I kick it out. You know, I'm just kicking out the ball. I drive and kick pretty much throughout the game. And if I see my center wide open, I give it to him. Like, obviously, I give it a thumb maker right there. I did end up missing that, but usually it does go in. Like, I average about like 60%, you know, with the corner threes. And the number one tip that I can give you guys as I'm exposing down low with Bob Love, the biggest tip that I can give you guys is don't let the off ball, don't let the cheese get to your head. Like, I really wasn't having fun in round 1 in Supermax. Like, I really hated the game mode. I really was hating my team, but I quickly learned that people are just gonna cheese. Like, when it comes to, you know, winning prizes, when it comes to getting a leaderboard, people are gonna do whatever it takes to win. So you have to understand that, and you have to just, you know, don't let it get to you. Stay calm and collected. And then right here, like, you're playing great defense, and then shots like that just going. Like, that's just how 2K is. Like, people are gonna make those shots. You just gotta get used to it. Don't let it get to your head. And then right here, we got my boy Robert Ory wide open. I just give him the ball, and I pull up, dude. This guy's not even worth that much. He's like under 100 salary cap, and he's like the perfect stretch forward right now in Supermax. And that right there actually brings up tip number 3. Like, make sure that you bring in players that not only fit your system, but also are pretty cheap in salary cap. That way you can bring in other players that you really want to bring into your team. And now let me show you guys why this small forward off the bench. His name is Ham. I'm gonna tell you why he's going ham in the paint. So right now I'm getting, you know, I'm getting locked down, but I'm just forcing it all the way, and I actually end up getting a dunk because he has a 100 dunk tendency as an attribute. And this card might not have like the best 3-point rating. He has a 79 3-point like open 3. But he has such an easy release that I pretty much greenlight with him every single time. And then right here, I'm driving all the way because this guy, like, I can force it with him as I get a foul right there. So just make sure that you find players that fit your play style and also players that are super cheesy. And for the final tip in this video right here, I do recommend you guys to learn your players' releases. Like, make sure that you know exactly when to release their shots, as this guy ends up rage quitting. A lot of people have actually been rage quitting against me because this team, like, I built the best team that pretty much fits my play style. I really wouldn't recommend to look at the shot meter. The shot meter this year is a little bit weird. Like, I would really just look at the wrist, like, look at the arms, and look at when your player is releasing the ball, and that's exactly when you want to release the ball. And just like that, I am 10-0 right now in round number 2, and my record right now is 20-5. I ended up losing 1 game because 2K, I don't know if you guys remember, but in the week 1, the servers ended up going down, so I ended up taking an L. And then I ended up taking 4 more L's because I literally let people get to my head. Like, they were playing off ball, they were zoning, they were running LeBron and Simmons at point guard. It was crazy. But I started using the tips that I shared with you guys in this video right here, and I am now 10-0 right now. And obviously, I did end up getting used to the gameplay a little bit more. But that right there is going to be the video. Hopefully, it was helpful for you guys. Hopefully, you're out there winning games. Hopefully, you're not losing. Hopefully, you're not giving in, you know, to the cheesers out there. Just remember to stay calm and collected. Like, don't let the off ball get to you. Don't let them cheesing, you know, affect the way you play. Just play your game, run some pick and rolls, and I'm sure you're gonna walk away with some W's. And if you did enjoy this video and it was helpful and you want to see more, make sure that you leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.